Wait, the camera's already on. Headshots, welcome back. Welcome to Driveclub, PlayStation 4 banger. If you haven't known it yet, so we're gonna play on the gold difficulty. They actually introduced easy afterwards. It's like the standard difficulty. That was the release difficulty, but a lot of people didn't get all stars. So they actually introduced the easy mode. Obviously, we're not gonna play on easy mode. I do have the DLC though, so I can pick some fancy cars. I mean, you can also look into, especially the cool thing about the DLC, it also introduces a bunch of new tracks. So, we only get one car to pick from. All right. When we get to a more interesting car, I think I'm gonna show you some interior. It's like an animation for it. Every time you get into a car, it's pretty nice. This game is pretty impressive in my opinion. Not only are the graphics amazing, it also has really good handling and just really embraces car culture. You know what I really noticed? When they were actually presenting that game, the guys that they put on the stage at Sony, they were really passionate about the project. Like it was very, very obvious to me, like how much they loved cars and they put all of that love into this game. Yeah, this is my favorite PlayStation 4 game. Ah shit, the golf is locked. I think that was an online car. Yeah, you need to connect to a Driveclub server, damn. I actually wanted to show you how you can get into every car like this. Every car has an animation like this one. Exactly, they didn't have to, but they did it anyways. It is that passion that I want to see again. And honestly, I think we're gonna get it. I do think we're gonna get it with GT7. At least I have pretty high hopes for GT7. Talk about Driveclub. Ah, okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, this game sadly is hard capped at 30 FPS, and there was never a patch for the Pro. That would have been so nice. I remember back then when time trialing was still a thing for this game, is that they actually bound the gas to a button because... Oh wow. Ah, corner penalty. Leave me. Still have to get used to this game's handling again. Kind of DLC. Car and track DLC. So really everything you needed. At least that's what I needed. They also brought out bikes later. Man, I love this game soundtrack. So good. The tracks were available, but they did release with the DLC. I feel like I'm a bit better now. You know what's cool about this game? It actually gives you markers how you need to brake. For example, the red markers here mean you need to brake hard. The yellow markers for a little bit of braking, and green markers basically indicating very little and most of the time no braking, or at least just letting go of the gas, something like that, you know. Not bad. Could be a car thing though. Yeah, but every car had like its own skill tree to unlock stuff. Oh man, aggressive red rims. So the game does have a damage model, but it's not gonna slow down the car. Man, I just love driving this game. You know, that is one of the biggest factors for me in like any racing game. The thing that gets me excited is fun driving, and holy shit did they nail it. Driving physics, they are so damn good. Like the car reacts to the tiniest input on the analog sticks. Like if I want to do an ever so slight move, I can. And it's like immediate, there's no delay of any kind. It feels just good, man. It feels really, really good. You can still get this game, but you cannot get the DLC. That really is a game to get if you have a PlayStation 4 or 5. And yeah, on the top, that's basically your experience bar. You lose points if you hit the wall too. I'm gonna try to use all the cars. I love turning off the interface. You can also turn off the ghost if it's distracting. Well, one great way to experience this game, which I actually did quite often, was turn off the interface and jump inside. In this game, it looks absolutely fantastic. Which is a great way to experience this game in general. Yeah, if you never played this game, you really should give it a go. I have a really hard time finding things that I don't like about this game. I mean, obviously, it is not a Need for Speed. This is not a game made for people that want to customize their cars. But it's definitely made for people that love to drive cars. I can look around in the car. A little bit of cutting is fine. but you want to keep two wheels on the road. I don't need to relax, man. Do I look like I need to? Hey guys, Kuru here. Check out Instant Gaming for cheap game keys. Click the link in the description below. Relax. Wash my cock. You want Gran Turismo's Horizon alternative? Oh, that sounds pretty good though. I wouldn't say there's a zero chance that, you know what's fun? The guys that made Driveclub would probably have been a very good team to make Gran Turismo Horizon. I would have loved a PlayStation 5 remaster of this game running in 4K and 60 FPS. Oh, maybe even 4K 120. Game looks so damn good. They really nailed the colors. The colors look so natural, I love it. This game looks brand new, yeah. It looked absolutely mind-blowing at the time. 2014, this game. 115 track versions in this game, yeah. It is that crazy. I mean, even if you halve it, let's say it's 60, because you're not counting the reverse ones. But you should, because it completely changes the track, driving them in both directions. There was just so much to do in this game. Sweet. Some cars only give you the factory livery. Need some water. This is the game that always makes me wanna look around in cars. There's a drift mode in this game, you will see it later. It's actually a fairly enjoyable drift mode because they were clever. The developers are not like, make as many points as possible. No, you actually have to be fast too. Well, the Driveclub devs actually went to Codemasters and now they're working on the next Need for Speed, so that's only good for Need for Speed, man. No, I still think it's a good thing the Codemasters is working on Need for Speed. I don't trust Criterion alone, I really don't. But at the end of the day, I'm not worried, I'm not excited, I'm just gonna wait, man. At this point, I'm just gonna wait whatever they bring to the next Need for Speed. Yeah, this is a game where all of the cars have really good brakes and fantastic handling, so it's actually really fun to drive. There are some cars that are more slippy, for sure, but generally really fun driving in this game. Oh, there's our first drift event. You drift in this drift zone, you speed in the speed zone. That usually leads you into a pretty nice balance. This game on PC would be insane. Oh yeah, you do get a collision penalty if you hit someone. This looks on par with current races. I actually think it looks better because they nailed the lighting. Also, I like that the tracks are not too short or anything. Usually it's over 3 minutes for a sprint. But yeah, a lot of the cars that I'm using right now are already part of the DLC. Love how the soundstage also changes depending where you look at the car, from the back or the front. Another thing that they did with the DLC, they actually made the opponents quite a bit tougher. Oh, really testing the boundaries here. Especially doing time trials was pretty fun online because you were really going from one edge to the other. Hey, there we go. Haha. VR6 twin turbo, 4-wheel drive, 500 horsepower. Golf. I love it. Now, this is what happens when you lock the brakes though. The car might turn to one of the sides. Then it's pretty hard to catch it. The trials were addictive. Yeah, me too. Like, I got a few YouTube videos where I took first place on those time trials online. Whoa. That was not the right time to change the camera. Yeah, no rewind in this game, so make a mistake, you have to own it. Nearly. Come on. Easy finish. You know, I did it like a professional. I crashed into the finish line. That sounds so good too. I'm not sure if you get the points paid out or you just lose them. Nah, I think you just lose them, okay. Man, even if GT4 has only some of the elements this game has, I'm gonna be happy. Gran Turismo 7. I think that it's gonna take quite a while for a game to come out that beats Driveclub for me. I think GT7 has the potential to beat Driveclub in a few segments. Maybe not all of them, we're gonna see. Oh shit, he's done. Hold it. The task creature is super satisfying in this game. Okay, let's do that again. So many beautiful cars. Let's take a classic. I still like the fog camera the most. Although, really good cockpit cameras in this game. I'm definitely gonna look at the new Need for Speed with a magnifier to find anything that is like Driveclub-esque. I definitely saw that in Project Cars 3. They did some of the menuing as well as the online challenges. The same thing that Driveclub had. The only thing graphically that they messed up is driving in and outside of tunnels. Like to not seeing in both directions, it's kind of silly. I feel like cockpit camera becomes so good when you're driving any open wheelers. It just gets so tight at the end. One thing I really liked about Driveclub is that all of these tracks are just made up. Nothing you've seen anywhere before. That is something I truly appreciate in racing games, giving us a new experience, a new racetrack to drive on. Ferrari. Okay, we could pick that 40. Yes. In yellow? Hell yeah. Gotta say that 40 is just a lot more my thing than the 50. It looks so good. I remember I was super excited at the time whenever release DLC came out, because it always came with new cars and new tracks and new events to play. Oh, but I can pick the Koenigsegg 1-1. That thing was so brutally fast. Hard to control, but beat everything out there. Whoa, whoa, come on. It's so hard to control. Dude, try to do that on purpose. I bet you couldn't. Doing exactly the same error as my Ghost. I feel like most of the DLC cars were just severely overpowered. How are they gonna sell the DLC otherwise? Honestly, like the DLC sold simply because those were cool cars. Oh, I don't know, man. Too close. We tied on a 1. Mom, if you see my porn. Shit, here it is, the Venom hot lap right before the last tournament. Okay, what's the time I need to get? 1:16. Wow, my best time barely broke the 1:16 now that I just looked at it. Hey, nearly beat it by a second, man. That was so very, very tough the first time I had to do it. Alright, the Legend Trophy. No, it's not like Pro Street, not really. It's more like Gran Turismo in my opinion. Hey, we did it. We did everything. It took us 5 hours. Okay, let's do some DLC. This feels like a golf, man. This feels like a Junkman golf. There's the Venom Hot Lap 2. We gotta do that. Let's see if it's harder than the first one. What do you think? It's raining now, and it's night. And yeah, it does affect the handling. 18 and 19. Okay, this was officially harder than the last one. Ah, it's annoying. I don't want to anymore. But yeah, everything here is DLC you can't buy anymore. Which actually ended up being more content than the main game. Like, you can spend like another 10 hours here doing all the DLC stuff and earn the rest of the stars. Sleep tight, definitely do come back tomorrow, and good night.